Hello everybody, Jim Keithley back inside the indoor studios here at Twin Lakes. Today we're talking about different ways of practicing, more specifically putting. I have some very good opinions, or not good opinions, they are only my opinions, I think they're good, about ways of practicing and how people should spend their time practicing. I tell all my students, give me 5 good minutes instead of spending 30, 45 minutes of bad practice. So, impact. We talk a lot about impact inside, but what is that low-hanging fruit that everyone just neglects? It's just sitting right here. It's so easy to grab and take a hold of, but everyone just walks by it. The low-hanging fruit, in my opinion, is putting, in ways in which we putt and how we practice our putting. I had a conversation with one of my students last Saturday about this. And we were talking about these guys make everything, okay? From 10 feet and in, they make everything. And it does seem like it without question. And they are the best in the world at what they do. But most people's expectations are way too high when it comes to putting, okay? Tour average from exactly 10 feet. Tour average, PGA Tour average, the best in the world from exactly 10 feet. What do you think that percentage of made putts is? I'll give you a second to think about that. And I would bet most of you would say they make 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 from 10 feet. They make 38% of their putts from exactly 10 feet, 38%. So here at Twin Lakes, how many are you gonna make from 10 feet? It's gonna be a lot less than that, certainly, okay? So your expectations, number one, are too high. And secondly, you need to figure out, we're really into figuring out all the whys. Why do we miss putts? Why do we hit bad shots? Why does our ball go right? Why does our ball go left? So what I have today, and this is so simple, something you should do at home while you're watching golf on TV or your favorite program. I have this beautiful putting mat. I would certainly encourage anyone that's interested in getting better at putting to put something like this. You can find them on Amazon. It's a 12-foot long mat. But I have it set up here, and it's real simple. I've got a golf ball, and this is what I call my gate drill. And I've got 2 sets of tees there, set of tees here, set of tees, and a set of tees. 1, 2, 3, 4 different sets of tees that are about 3.5, 4 inches apart, okay? And the reason people miss putts is simply this. They may have a flawed stroke, potentially, okay? They may have a perfect stroke, but people really don't know how to square up the putter. And if we can get our putts online initially, we have a greater chance on making them. We're not gonna make everything, okay? But we have to be consistent, we have to be repeatable. So this is how this drill works. I've got my golf ball here. I have 2 sets of tees that's just wide enough for my club to pass through. Okay? So I want to be able to just pass through this gate efficiently every time without hitting either one of those tees. That takes care of centerness of hit. That means we're going to hit it right in the middle of the face every time. And then from there, I've tightened up these 3 gates, and it's just wide enough for that golf ball to track through. We need to know, do we pull putts or do we push putts? Well, this is going to give us a great indication of that. If we knock down any of these tees on the right, we're an open face putter. If we knock the ones down on the left, we're a closed face putter. So I'm just going to attempt to run a ball right down through these 3 gates from 6 feet. We're going to see what happens. Okay, and go. Went right through all the gates, okay? Just happens to be a cup right here, and it just snuck in on the left side. So what does this teach us? Number one, this gate teaches us centerness of hit, very important. To hit it right in the center of the putter every time. Okay, if we hit it on the toe, that's going to affect speed. If we hit it on the heel, that's going to affect speed. We know how important speed is in putting. Not only that, these gates make sure that our club face is square at impact. That's all that matters. Perception versus reality. A lot of people do not. They perceive that their putter is square at impact when it really isn't. So spend some time indoors, create some gates from 6 feet, and challenge yourself. Keep these as skinny as you can, okay? Spend 5 minutes. It's kind of challenging, but it's also fun. And there it is. It's that low-hanging fruit we can grab onto. It's so easy to practice our putting. It's not very sexy. It's not very fun. But man, if we become a good putter from 6 foot and in, our scores are going to go down dramatically.